year is 303 AD. The Roman Empire, a sprawling dominion of power and prestige, gleams under the firm hand of Emperor Diocletian. From the bustling streets of Rome to the far-flung provinces, his reforms have brought a fragile stability. In the shadows of magnificent temples dedicated to Jupiter and Apollo, a different faith is flourishing. Christian communities, once small and secretive, have grown. Their members living peacefully, their message of hope spreading quietly through cities and towns. For a time, it seemed two worlds could coexist, but whispers of discontent began to poison the imperial court. Influential figures like Galerius, Diocletian's junior emperor, viewed the Christians with deep suspicion. He saw their refusal to honor the Roman gods not as a matter of personal conscience, but as an act of defiance, a threat to the very soul of the empire and the divine order that sustained it. Persuaded by these fears, Diocletian's tolerance hardened into hostility. On February 23, 303, the first edict was proclaimed. The decree was swift and brutal. All Christian churches were to be demolished, their sacred scriptures confiscated and burned, and their assemblies forbidden. The era of peace was over. The initial decree was just the beginning. As Christians resisted, the persecution escalated into a wave of terror that swept across the empire. A second edict ordered the arrest of all clergy, and soon the prisons overflowed. A young woman named Livia, a devout Christian, found herself among the accused. She, like countless others, was commanded to offer a simple sacrifice, a pinch of incense to the emperor's statue. Her refusal sealed her fate. A Roman soldier, Marcus, stands guard as Livia and her fellow believers are led away. His expression is a mask of professional duty, but his eyes betray a flicker of doubt, a troubled conscience witnessing a faith he cannot comprehend. The empire intended to break the Christian spirit through fear, but it was met with a strength that defied explanation. In arenas and public squares, Christians faced their final moments not with curses, but with prayers and hymns. The stories of martyrs, men and women who chose death over renouncing their beliefs, spread like wildfire. Their unwavering conviction in the face of unimaginable suffering had a profound and unsettling effect. Even their persecutors, like Marcus, were moved by their resilience. The courage of the condemned planted a seed of curiosity and respect in the hearts of those who watched, turning a campaign of extermination into a powerful testament of faith. Years later, with the rise of Constantine, the great persecution would formally come to an end. The edicts were rescinded, the prisons were opened, and the cross, once a symbol of execution, was on its way to becoming a symbol of the empire itself. The age of martyrs was over, but their legacy was indelible. The blood they had shed did not extinguish the church. It nourished its roots, strengthening its resolve and inspiring a new generation. Their sacrifice became the bedrock upon which the Christian faith would not only survive, but ultimately triumph, forever changing the course of Western history.